Everybody, Derek Horde here, licensed marriage and family therapist. I've been following Kanye West and his mental health in this journey for some time now. I've made a couple of videos. And today it seems like Kim Kardashian has released a statement. And so I want to read through her statement and then we're going to evaluate it and talk through it. As many of you know, Kanye has bipolar disorder. Anyone who has this or has a loved one in their life who does knows how incredibly complicated and painful it is to understand. I've never spoken publicly about how this has affected us at home because I'm very protective of our children and Kanye's right to privacy when it comes to his health. Today, I feel like I should comment on it because of the stigma and conceptions about mental health. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm not sure what stigma and conceptions you're talking about. Maybe I need to wait a little bit before I get upset. I feel like this is going in a direction that I already know that it's going though. Those that understand mental illness or even compulsive behavior know that the family is powerless unless the member is a minor. People who are unaware or far removed from this experience can be judgmental and not understand that the individuals themselves have to engage in the process of getting help no matter how hard friends and family try. I could be wrong, and I am absolutely sure that if Kanye West was presenting a danger to himself or someone else, Kanye West can be involuntarily committed. They just need to decide whether or not they think his behavior is dangerous. How can you say Kanye West's behavior is dangerous though when Donald Trump is doing the same thing in his rallies from a different perspective? He's just not saying the stuff that Kanye said. I understand Kanye is subject to criticism because he is a public figure and his actions at times can cause strong opinions and emotion. He is a brilliant but complicated person. He's a brilliant and complicated person who, on top of the pressure of being an artist and a black man, why not an artist but a black man? You see the difference there? Who experienced the painful loss of his mother, are you serious? And has to deal with the pressure and isolation that is heightened by his bipolar disorder. You are talking about bipolar disorder as if it is a thing that is happening to him. How much money do you make off of Kanye West? She's talking about bipolar disorder as if this is something that's happening to Kanye West. Is under stress. Kanye West is in a crazy ass family. I've seen Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I know for a fact those who are close with Kanye know his heart and understand his words sometimes do not align with his intention. Living with bipolar disorder does not diminish or invalidate his dreams and his creative ideas, no matter how big or unobtainable they may feel to some. That is part of his genius, and as we have all witnessed, many of his big dreams have come true. We as a society talk about giving grace to the issue of mental health as a whole. However, we should also give it to individuals who are living with it in times when they need it the most. I kindly ask that the media and public give us the compassion and empathy that is needed so that we can get through this. Thank you for those who have expressed concern for Kanye's well-being and for your understanding. So first thing I want to point out is I'm not trying to be rude. I don't care anymore. First thing I want to point out is that she hasn't said anything at all. I don't really know what this message means or what it's a bunch of words. I'm not really asking. She says at the end, we should give individuals who are living in it with times they need it the most. I kindly ask that the media and public give us the compassion and empathy that is needed so we can get through this. Are you asking us not to evaluate the situation critically? Are you asking us to just ignore the stuff that we see? Are you asking, what is compassion and empathy to you? Because I just think that Kanye West, again, he may have bipolar disorder. And if by have bipolar disorder, you mean CPTSD, how do we know it's not chronic PTSD? Issues with emotional regulation. Survivors with complex PTSD have a very difficult time with emotions, experiencing them, controlling them, and for many, just being able to comprehend or label them accurately. Explosive or inaccessible anger, or struggle to level out after a great high or a low. This is what Kanye is going through. She goes through and lists the trauma that this man has been through and then say heightened by his bipolar disorder. Which came first, the bipolar disorder or his trauma? This is why I can't stand this. This says nothing. If you go through and read this, I don't know what she's doing. What's the point of this statement? What is the point of this statement? What does it do? What is she saying? Like, this is just a blanket statement. I kindly ask that the media and public give us the compassion and empathy that is needed. So what are you asking them to do? Are you just saying don't pay attention to what's going on? I don't know what this is about. I know for a fact that if Kanye West presents a danger to himself and others, he can be 5150. I know for a fact. If someone around him with the authority feels that Kanye West is presenting a danger to, if family can convince a doctor that Kanye West with bipolar disorder is acting in a way that's a danger to himself and others, no one's gonna do it though. No one is going to do this, because if you do it to Kanye West, why haven't you done it to our dear great president and leader? Y'all, this shit's interesting. This shit's interesting to me.